Are you looking for a relaxing, calming, soothing sequence that revolves around wind removing? Then this is going to be the class for you. About a 55-minute class coming at you right now. Hello, magnificent human beings. My name is Landon Slaughter. This channel is all about fixing the kinks in your yoga practice by deepening your knowledge, allowing you to have a truly transformative practice. And today it is a nice long 55-minute class on wind removing. So find yourself seated here on your mat, maybe wearing something cozy, a little flannel here maybe, or a hoodie, some wool socks, whatever you like. Close your eyes. Nice, gentle practice today. Inhale through the nose. Exhale, relax. Inhale through the nose. Exhale, relax. And allowing an intention to surface, something calming, soothing, something gentle, whatever you like that's going to help you relax over this next hour of our slow and gentle practice. Once you have your intention, sealing it with 3 cleansing breaths. So go ahead and inhale through the nose. Inhale, inhale, inhale. And exhale out the mouth. Inhale through the nose. Inhale, inhale, inhale. And slow exhale out the mouth. Slow inhale through the nose. Inhale, inhale, inhale. Exhale out the mouth. Very good. All right. Open up your eyes and go ahead and swing your feet on out. Staff pose. Put a big bend in your knees and hug underneath your knees. And then relax. You can let your back round, just hang. Maybe you can bring your forearms all the way down to the mat, but wherever you are, just breathe. Trying to get a good grasp with your hands, but relax your shoulders. So lots of compression and expansion in our class today. So gentle kind of compression here, just hugging it on in, but nothing too serious. Release to staff pose, a little bit of expansion as we inhale and lengthen. Exhale, soften your shoulders. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, soften shoulders. And relax everything. Okay, go ahead and identify your left heel. Bring it on in. And then squaring your shoulders up. So a revolved forehead to knee to start, actually. Go ahead and bring that right hand on the inside of your leg. Left hand up overhead. You can bring it behind your head, wherever you like. Just feeling that length in that side body, right? and bring it on down. Coming back to neutral. Go ahead and send that leg on out. And your forward bend. Go ahead and come on down. You can put a bend in your knees, flat back, just relax. And relax. Excellent. Okay. Right heel, bring it on up. Doing that revolved forehead to knee. Opposite side, Parivrita Janu Shirshasana. Squaring your shoulders up as best as you can. Left hand inside of that calf. Right hand up overhead. Just breathe. And release. Coming on back. Bring that leg on out. And instead of a seated forward bend, go ahead and bring the soles of your feet together here for a simple bound angle pose. Holding. All right. Holding in your bound angle. And you can inhale, lengthen, and just by a little bit, exhale, hinge. So whichever you want to do, right? You can press these elbows down in and lengthen. You can come forward, maybe just playing with a little bit. Playing with your posture. Not anything too wild or crazy, but more than anything, listening to your breath. And release. Okay, from your staff pose, go ahead, swing your legs on around, coming into that tabletop. In your tabletop, few cat-cows. Inhale, look up, drop your belly, eye gaze lifts. And exhale, cat, push the earth away from you, round your spine. Inhale, look up, drop your belly, eye gaze lifts. And exhale, round. Very good. Inhale, look up, drop your belly, eye gaze lifts. And exhale. Very good. Keep going. Inhale, look up, drop your belly, eye gaze lifts. And exhale, cat. Push the earth away from you. Keep going, keep flowing. And neutral. Wag it out, shake it out, move around. All right, bring your knees together. Sitting back on your heels, shoulders roll back. And from here, just a simple child's pose. Round on down, bringing your forehead to the top of the mat or wherever it can come for you. Just relax. And eventually coming back up. Very good. Shake it out. Move around. And you can walk your hands all the way out and then go ahead and come into a downward facing dog. Slow, gentle down dog.
Take your left leg, bring it through, base of your lunge, and lower down to your back knee. Untuck your toes, both hands up overhead for that modified crescent lunge. Hold here, breathe. Right hand comes on down inside of that foot, and then with presence, twisting, slowly bringing that arm up overhead, working with your breath through every little posture here. So remember, inhales create space in your spine, exhales help facilitate your twist. Bringing that lifted hand to your knee, right hand to your knee as well. You can inch forward just a little bit, and coming down into that nice deep lunge here, sinking into your hips. Roll your shoulders back, sternum lifts, eye gaze comes up. Hands down on the mat, and then downward facing dog. Next side, right foot, bring it on through. Base of your lunge, set it on down under. Untuck those toes and come on up. Both hands up overhead and breathe. In through your nose, out through your nose. That steady, calming Ujjayi breath. Really enjoying this mellow practice today. Left hand all the way down. Your right hand comes on up, twisting. And slowly bring your hand down to that knee. Right hand to your knee as well. You can walk that foot forward a tiny bit so you can deepen on down. Nice deep Anjaneyasana. Maybe rolling those shoulders back, lifting your sternum. And hands on the mat. Bring it back into downward facing dog. Lower down to your knees, push back into child's pose, not staying in child's pose for too long as you look forward, and then snake all the way up and through into upward facing dog. And back into tabletop. Wag it out, shake it out, move around. Okay, so the whole theme of that wind removing, kind of that crunching and bringing things in, right? So coming into our tiger pose, identify your right hand, bring it on out, and then extend that left foot on back. So you may notice from tabletop, this is hard to do. You may need to kind of reposition your knee and your hand here, but wherever you are, right hand extends on out, left knee extends on out, and just hold, breathe. Okay, bring your right elbow into that knee, crunch and hold. Crunching it on in, rounding that spine. Hold, breathe. Tabletop. Wag it out, shake it out, move around. All right, next side. So go ahead and extend that right leg towards the back. Left hand comes out. And gently crunching knee to elbow. Hold, breathe. Rounding that spine. Tabletop. Excellent work. Okay, go ahead, tuck your toes, brief down dog. We won't be in down dog for too long as we come into a forward fold. Just relax in your forward fold. Whenever you're ready, inhale, half lift, flat back. Exhale, fold. Chin is last to rise, coming all the way up. Hands up overhead, squeeze your glutes. Exhale, back bend. Release, relax. Shake it out, kick it out. Okay. Very good. Finding yourself standing here, and we are going to do just a couple of very simple standing poses, eagle arms and tree. So bring both hands up, left elbow in towards your sternum, then stacking right on top of left, bringing your hands together. Hold here, breathe. And just with a few breaths, we inhale, elbows up. Exhale, soften shoulders. Inhale, elbows up. Exhale, soften shoulders. A couple more. And release slowly. Okay, next side. So, right elbow in at your sternum, left on top of right, and then you eagle wrap those arms around, coming into that eagle bind. If you can't quite grab with your hands, then just opposite shoulders is fine as well. All right, slowly inhale, elbows up. Exhale, soften. Inhale, elbows up. Exhale, soften. Keep with it. And release. Shake it out. All right. Tree pose. Left heel kickstands on the inside of that ankle. Hold in your tree. And you can go ahead and bring that foot on up. Inner calf, inner thigh, wherever you like. Just really trying to get that nice opening in your hips from the front here. So really bringing that knee on out. And don't have this kind of sassy hip, rather keeping things nice and straight. No sass allowed in yoga today. And kick it out, shake it out. Just brief tree pose. Same thing, opposite side. Then we're going to get closer down to the mat. Relaxing our way into that wind removing series very soon. So bring that right heel on up. But it's really good to get a full body flow in. We highlight wind removing throughout this, but just staying with it, staying present, holding in your tree. You can always grow your branches or wherever you like. If you have clothing that kind of makes things slip off, then I empathize with you. I'm just going to hold my foot. We're cool. Branches, a branch, twigs, whatever you like. Setting it on down. Kick it out. All right. As promised, getting closer down to the mat. Inhale, scoop up the earth. Very gentle back bend. Exhale. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, swan dive. Come all the way down. Very good. All right. Hands on the mat. And go ahead and come on back into that down dog. From your down dog, go ahead and identify that left knee. Bring it on up. Excellent. Untuck your back toes. So usually we encourage us to bring the shin up, as far as you can. But I think today, maybe keeping your heel closer in towards your groin here, and kind of similar to our wind removing, right? Bring that knee in to our chest. So we're just going to, instead of having this knee out and come down, we want it relatively in. So almost as if, your ribs are laying on top of that thigh and coming on down. Breathe in your pigeon, relax. And if you're used to keeping this knee way out and coming down, this could be a different sensation in your hips today. So, the wonders of exploring a single posture is that you get to make slight alterations maybe to other ones that make things feel a little better, different, whatever you like. Just breathe, just relax. And slowly, slowly, go ahead and come back up. Just slouching onto that left side here. So go ahead and bring your left shin parallel with the top of the mat. And now swinging this leg all the way around, coming into your fire logs. We're stacking that ankle on top of our knee, keeping your feet flexed. So making sure you have that good form here so that ankle is on top of the meaty part of your knee. It's not down here on your shin or up on your thigh. Truly bringing that ankle joint on top of your knee joint. But keep your feet flexed so we help protect our joints. Okay. And then squaring up your shoulders with that lifted knee. So turning just a little bit so whatever knee is on top, squaring your shoulders, and then slowly walking it forward. This will definitely get into that hip a lot, but we really kind of have that similar sort of compression thing, right, with our wind removing. And coming back up, you can gently release and bring that leg all the way back around base of your pigeon pose. Bring that heel in, tucking your back toes. Come on back, downward facing dog. Okay. Very good. Go ahead and identify that right knee this time. Bring it on up. And getting set up in the base of our pigeon. So remember, trying to keep this heel relatively close in towards our groin. And instead of bringing that knee way out, we want to lay our ribs down on that thigh. So slowly, slowly coming on down. And it's not in, so it should just be perfectly kind of straight here on the side. We don't want to twist. We just want to make sure this kind of right part of our ribs lays on that thigh. Just breathe. from your pigeon pose. Nice and slow. Gently, gently coming on up. And from here, slouching just a little bit onto that right side. Getting set up for your fire log. So, bring this shin parallel with the top of your mat, holding here, and then as you like, this back foot, swing it on around, stacking that ankle on top of your knee, fire log, opposite side. So again, ankle joint stacked on top of knee joint, but flex your feet to protect your joints. And twisting just a little bit, so square up your shoulders with that knee that's on top, should be your left knee. And then walking your hands forward. Slowly coming back, you can release this foot, swing it all the way around behind you, bringing that heel on in, and base of your pigeon as you tuck your toes, come on back, downward facing dog. Pedal it out, walk it out, move around. And then weight shifts forward into your plank. You can lower down to your knees or keep that nice flat straight plank, whatever you like. And from there, simply coming all the way down to the mat. Then raise on up, upward facing dog. And lay on down. Left or right ear on the mat, whichever one you wish. Just breathe. Eventually, in your own time, coming into that fetal position, just bring your knees on up. You can use your bicep as a pillow, hugging your knees in. Nice little hug, a little compression here, similar to that wind removing, but nothing too intense. Just gentle hug, close your eyes, take a few breaths. Okay. And rolling onto your back for our Shavasana. Still plenty of postures to do through this nice mellow flow, but we'll get there. Rolling onto your back, maybe getting a sip of water if you wish. Feet fall out, arms fall out. Relax. Okay. It is here, finally, that wind removing series. So we're going to start with our right knee. Bring it on up. Hold and interlace your fingers at the top of your knee. So first, look down. Looking down, then bring your knee in towards your midline. So shifting it in, and then from here, pull directly down. So we don't want to bring that hip out. We don't even want it kind of in towards, that pec area. We almost want it to come in towards our sternum. Now this is going to change the pinch in your hip just a little bit, but that's what we want. You can relax your head on down, and then relax everything other than your arms. So relax your face, relax your ankles, and then just squeeze, 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 squeeze. Nice long set of our wind removing here. So we'll be here for quite a few breaths. Paying attention to your breath as well. We talked about this in Wednesday's class where we dissected this posture a little bit. But your breaths may be shortened, which is fine. So just slow down how quickly you're breathing, bringing less volume of air into your lungs, but breathing slower. Exhaling slower. And slow, slow, slow. Very, very gently. We release nothing quick, nothing fast. We don't want any micro shocks, right, to our system or anything. So very, very slowly releasing, and still keeping a firm grasp though with our hands on that knee. And from here, go ahead, guide it all the way across. Spinal twist. Excellent. So just breathe. Twist is also something really good for helping to move things through us in that digestive realm. So rather than forcing your twist with that arm, perhaps just using your breath. Inhales, lengthen, exhale, soften. And slow, 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 bring that knee back into that wind removing position. And then very gently squeezing it on in. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Staying present, staying with it. Relaxing your ankles, relaxing your face, but strong arms. Remember, breath is shortened, but breath is still conscious and full. Backing off the intensity very, very, very gently. And then taking your right hand and grabbing for the inside of that foot. Half happy baby. Bring that leg on out. Just holding here. Half happy baby. Getting into that hip a little bit. And you can release into Shavasana. A lot of stuff on that one side, so you can shake it out, move it around, get loose. Okay, now both legs, bring them on up. And hugging it on in, relax your ankles, relax your face, relax your jaw, relaxing your legs, relaxing your torso, but strong arms. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. And remember, breath is shortened, so just take less volume of air in, but just breathe slower. Inhale, 1, 2, exhale, 2, 1. Inhale, 1, 2, slow, slow little inhales, and exhale, 2, 1. And slow, slow, slow. You can back off the intensity of squeezing. And from here, set those feet flat on the mat. And you can just very gently tick-tock your knees back and forth just a little bit. Loosening up that low back. And allow the soles of your feet to come together. Your knees drop on out into that butterfly. Breathing, dissolving, relaxing. Slowly bringing those knees together. Remember, if your mind starts to wander in your practice, you always have that breath, you always have your intention, pretty close to the end. Not too many more poses left. Go ahead and bring that left ankle on top of that knee, threading the needle, bring it on through. A little bit of a modified pigeon here, and you can push that left elbow into your thigh to kind of push that leg away from you, helping to amplify in the stretch. Audible breath. And gently, gently setting it on down. Okay. Plant your left foot on the mat, and then right ankle on top of that left knee, and threading the needle. Stay present, stay with it. Gently, gently release. Place that foot flat on the mat. Wave those knees back and forth. And bring that right leg straight, because we just have our left knee left to do, right? So go ahead and bring that left knee on up and release your fingers at the top of that knee, and gently, gently, gently hug that knee in towards your midline. Remember, bring it in towards that midline. Breath will be shortened, but it's okay. Slow, steady breaths. that wind removing. And as you like, gently guiding it on across that spinal twist. Just breathe. So close towards the end of our practice, not too much longer. Really just enjoying every little step of the way. And release. You can come on back. And then gently, gently squeezing that knee on in once more. Last set of this wind removing for this side for the whole series, so making it a good one. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Breath is still present and full. And backing off the intensity slowly. Go ahead and find that left hand on the outside edge of that foot for half happy baby. You can kind of waddle back and forth here, whatever you like. And from your half happy baby, you can set that foot on down. Shavasana. Very good. All right. From Shavasana, getting set up for your plow. So coming into that shoulder stand, and then eventually that plow. So in your shoulder stand, you can go ahead and just place your hands on your low back, lifting on up. Or if you want, you can do a bridge pose and still do a calm inversion here. So holding in bridge. Or if you want, coming into that supported shoulder stand. If you're okay here, you can come back into plow. Or if you're in bridge pose, just staying in bridge pose. From plow, gently releasing back into Shavasana. Feet fall out, arms fall out. And not a lot of time left in our practice, so only just a couple of very simple postures here. One is set to our reclined bound angle, our Supta Baddha Konasana. Bringing your legs into that butterfly, soles of your feet come together, knees fall out. Just breathe, just relax. Breath is full, focused and calm. We're in the twilight of our practice, so really capitalizing on that breath. you like. You can slowly push those legs together and waddle things back and forth. Very good. Right. Last very simple set of postures. One more bridge pose, a forward fold, and then we are home. So, hands flat on the mat. Waddle your shoulder blades together and then lift on up into bridge pose. Breathe. And release. A little bit of expansion. So now a tiny bit of compression, kind of hunching in just a little for that forward fold. So propping yourself up, coming all the way up. A little bend in your knees. Find your sits bones. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, hinge. Holding in this forward fold. You can straighten out your legs a little bit. Straighten out your back, straighten out your legs, straighten out your back. And breathing. From here, finally releasing into our final Shavasana. Feet fall out, hands fall out, arms fall out, everything soft, simple, and easy. And if your mind wanders, there's always that breath. Maybe simply counting, inhaling to 1, 2, 3, and 3, 2, 1. Inhale 1, 2, 3. Slow, calming, soft exhale. 3, 2, 1. Staying conscious of every little breath. Body alive, filled with all that magical yoga energy. And choosing to remain exactly where you are. Or you can simply wiggle your fingertips, wiggle your toes. If you want, very, very slowly, pushing yourself up into a seated position so that we can bow together. Excellent, beautiful practice. I truly, truly appreciate you joining me in this journey. I really love these slower, more mellow classes. It lets us kind of get lost in some of the poses a little bit. If you have not subscribed, please do so. I greatly appreciate you being here. From my heart to all of yours. Thank you guys. Have an awesome day. And namaste.